The students and staff of Laura Secord Secondary School invite you to join them in their production of the Tony Award-winning musical, The Drowsy Chaperone.
Drowsy Chaperone is a musical written by Dan McKellar and Bob Martin, and it's a look back at early 20s musicals and how fun they are and how cheesy they are and how the characters are kind of sometimes two-dimensional and over the top, but it takes us back to a place where, you know, life seemed a little bit more fun, a little bit more simple, and you could just kind of escape.
Who are the main characters in The Drowsy Chaperone?
Man in Chair would be the main character. It all takes place in his apartment. So we see him at the beginning in his apartment feeling a little down, and he decides to play for us one of his favorite musicals, and he puts the record on and the whole thing comes to life. And the musical itself is about the beautiful star Janet Van de Graaff, who is leaving show business to marry her true love Robert Martin. So they are the two main characters. The chaperone, the drowsy chaperone, who champagne makes her drowsy, so she tends to not always be on the job. Her job is to keep Janet away from Robert before the wedding, and you know, craziness ensues and gangsters dressed up as pastry chefs, and everybody's trying to stop the wedding.
Duncan, tell me about your character, Man in Chair.
Man in Chair is a neurotic, middle-aged man who, when he gets sad, he sits at home and listens to musicals. And the story basically comes to life in his apartment, and basically, I've had a lot of fun running around, getting up in characters' faces and such, and they're just not allowed to acknowledge that I'm there whatsoever.
And this is a play within a play?
Yeah, I serve as a narrator. He comes with little annotations and tidbits of information. He's researched this play so much, he knows so much about the late 20s, and this play just cheers him up when he's down, kind of thing.
Savannah Stewart takes on the role of Janet Van de Graaff.
Janet is a glamorous showgirl in Celtic's Follies, and she meets her soulmate, I guess. She falls in love with someone and she wants to leave show business, but she kind of, through the whole musical, she's kind of iffy about leaving. She still wants to show off.
What did you like about the music?
Everything's really fun and upbeat and crazy and over the top.
Alexandra Tomilescu portrays the title character, the Drowsy Chaperone.
She's an alcoholic. That's the first thing I think of. But she's very, I don't know, not flamboyant, but she's a diva. She's big and vibrant. In every show she's in, the character is played by Beatrice Stockwell, of course, the actor. She demands a rousing anthem in every show she's in, so she's very much a diva, yes.
And what kind of work went into this portrayal? Are you a diva in real life?
Not at all, I don't think so. But it's fun to pretend you are, right? That's what acting's all about. The music's great. It's so catchy, and it makes you want to, you know, get into the groove of it, the swing of it. Yeah, it's cool.
The groovy award-winning score is played live each night by a 35-piece orchestra comprised of Laura Secord music students.
It's great that we can have a live band and that we have students that can play this music, because it is a really difficult score. You know, being jazz style and you know, early 20s style, it was a tough score, I think, for them, but they do a phenomenal job, and it's really great to be able to play with the live band. Now, they play behind the stage and the music is piped in, but at the end, in the curtain call, we do get to see them in the orchestra room.
How can people get tickets?
They can call the school, 934-8501, or come by our box office. We're Laura Secord on Niagara Street.
The Drowsy Chaperone runs February 23rd to the 25th and March 1st to the 3rd. Showtime is 7:30 p.m. each day. In St. Catharines, I'm Mark Wiccabrado, reporting for The Source.